At 6 of those games this season. Will he have, as DJ Khaled says, another one? Stick around and see. The Kings are in town to take on
there, and every rebound becomes critical because against Denver, he tied his career high. He's done that twice. And Steph took it to trouble, had it stolen, and Buddy Hield pushing it back. And Mulder made him settle for the... Ooh, and the Warriors turned that over, and that's what we... To have all the days Kings.
This is where Looney came off of Holmes, and then Draymond tried to peel back off of...
That skip pass to Draymond, better look to a shooter. Mulder missing that three, but there...
He was the one that drove it first, gave...
Harrison Barnes will tee up a three. And for his scoring.
It's the juke move with...
Buddy Hield takes 10 threes a game. And pocket 8. And Steph dribbled it off his foot. Shot clock at 3. And Curry going to try to get one up from way deep and laser it in.
Of course. Hash mark.
They force it out of Hield's hands.
Stephen Curry. Behind the back. Buddy Hield's all over him. Close enough. You are not.
Curry with 8 already.
They've lost contact with him here a couple times.
Looney's just giving that at the ball. Draymond took it from him. Wiggins 100 miles an hour all the way to the iron to put it up. And
decision because the two defenders, no one really got in front of him to stop the ball.
Tell you, Rashawn Holmes to know that the Warriors points in that game in 1948. But he didn't, but Gary Payton. They force Harrison Barnes into the perimeter. Sacramento, 58%. Sacramento, we saw him play with the Lakers. He'd been with the Suns to start the year. And so Harrison, you have a nice rhythm going. Everybody hitting for the Kings. Draymond, what's with the shooting on this Sunday for every? Harrison, another three.
Okay, wait a minute.
3 in a row.
Matchup with him and Andrew Wiggins.
28, having a really nice season.
Can score in a lot of different ways.
Oh, Draymond. What a beautiful pass in GP2. And love how on the floor.
Games, they have been better offensively.
They've made Buddy Hield drive, and that's not what Buddy Hield does. Oubre and Jordan, but that is DeLon. That's Terrell's brother.
It's another guy. It's another guy that can handle and pick and rolls.
Gary Payton just decided here.
Working out those little rub screens.
Harrison Barnes has been super hot.
Wow.
I tell you what, 4 of 5. H comes in, 38% shooting's pretty good. And that's some pretty good shooting as well. Jordan Poole to Oubre. And Kelly didn't catch it cleanly. He'll just step back and shoot a deep 2. How about that?
It's him back after that. That tells you how good he's feeling.
They got to check this basketball or the size of the rims.
They're unfazed.
Harrison
Barnes just going crazy. Jordan Poole, you could see there was some indecision there. Do I force him this way?
Hield finally getting a little attention. Steph will throw it into the backcourt, and the Warriors turn as the rotation without his first playing time with Kyle Guy. And they flip it inside, and Metu hammering that. And
Jordan Poole was on him. They just recognized it. Bill Ray Jr. tried to get down there. Look at Jordan Poole trying to figure out how to keep him from, but Metu just gets it, puts Poole straight into.
Buddy Hield misses the wide open one. You just say, fire the shooters and the non-shooters and live with what you got to live with. And Steph down the lane. Oh, man.
It's so smart. Let the defender's body momentum take them out of the play. Just rip it through, go back the other way.
So Davis going to put it on the deck and flip it up and in. Why? Because he's a 4-year college player.
Oh, man.
4 years at Ole Miss.
He has no chance in this league then.
Jordan Poole for 3 off iron. The Kings, because they always play this way?
I think it favors the Warriors a little more because the Warriors are a little better in transition defense than the Kings are. Come to his right, now just rip it through. You have a great angle to the basket because he went.
That has gone by the wayside tonight. That's a nice look inside, and Looney off of Draymond playbook on how to deliver the ball. And there's a stop. A lot of times. JTA down the lane and spiked back the other way. And Metu will get it back. And was it knocked off his leg?
Coach Luke Walton, it's on the floor. Going to get a great look at it here. That is clean.
So Looney now trying to set up Jordan. You see they're jumping at the shooters on those handoffs. And then they force the Oubre air ball. Looney gets on the deck. And he knew he
rear end jumper. This is not something you go over in practice.
Good. We've seen a lot of good players.
Obviously, LaMelo Ball's out, but he's been incredible.
Wiggins missing there. Oubre high for that rebound. Kelly, nice.
You talked about his playmaking ability. This is on the other side. Kelly Oubre Jr.
Oubre spilled, maintained possession, then somehow got it to Wiggins. He had it deflected away. So Luke Walton likes that his reserves are still maintaining the 8-point lead. On right at the near steal. Jordan nearly forgot the ball. And now you're going to get a jump ball. Shoot here. And so that would have been a 24-second violation regardless. Halliburton with a show and go. And catch and shoot. And right now to keep shooting, right? Oh, Oubre with the wing three. And
the three works.
And Luke Walton's going to take time. So 8:04 remaining in this for Kelly Oubre. This Barnes was as good as we've ever seen him in that first quarter. Knocked away, and then Jordan
shooting on the way up. They keep throwing it through hands here. You got to make this simple play.
Halliburton, little teardrop. I mean, naked handoff. When you don't hand it off, that could happen. JTA smart enough to recognize.
And that's kind of a veteran savvy of his, and that's throughout the game thus far, how they've been.
But credit Sacramento. We thought they would have a good game plan, and these defense. Buddy Hield in transition, and that's a
pump fake. We talked about it. Fake high, go low.
Oh, Rashawn Holmes by Holmes to Lon Wright, 100 miles an hour back. And Halliburton, catch and shoot three. Steph in traffic. And there's that improved three-point stroke and rattling. The Warriors have any kind of push here before halftime because the Kings are kind of doing what they want. Halliburton missing on the teardrop. Warriors have numbers. Juan Toscano Anderson running the floor.
Any stops they get, you're looking to run. That's where the Kings have struggled. Get out and run. Steph is looking up. He's going to find you.
Steph Curry gets the steal right on cue and lays it up and in, but you get in a bad way and you got a nurse that gives up the ball.
See how the Warriors switched off the ball there to get Draymond up there? Oh, man.
Harrison Barnes is too.
Than we would expect. This is Steph jumping that handoff. Don't dunk it. Just lay it in. Tap Barnes. See that hesitation and Draymond just
said don't dunk it. Is that because you've been sitting next to me for so long?
Well, I just...
That same?
Yeah. I think that's what he was thinking, though, because
Hanson, I'll tell you, Curry and Jokic, you know, the Sixers have lost 4 in a row, and Embiid has been sitting out. The rest of the season continues.
Keep coming. Oh,
Harrison Barnes is the guy to stop, and that's going to be it. Didn't reach with his hands. That's how he was able to get.
Just came off of Halliburton. Barnes was not looking to pass.
So you see they jumped the dribble handoff. So the reaction, that is a triple tic-tac-toe. How about that? Back. And off a made dunk, you don't want to give that up. Got to credit the Kings. They've been really good on both ends, and Steph will, with the Doncic type of play, the Luka launch.
Actually is going to fumble this one just a little bit. He's like, just get it to Juan Toscano. As soon as Juan Toscano enters inside the defense, is just focused on them. So they go,
except Halliburton rotated perfectly. Then there's outside the box, you go for 4 in a row.
Okay.
You're going to get
I was like, wait a minute, we have to switch games here.
The technical foul here, because the Warriors were benefiting finals. So he just pointed, let's get back and play. He did. Harrison Barnes again on the kick out to Halliburton. And the fadeaway. Oh, Curry, wait a minute, I'm open. And Steph on a reload three.
Took his time on that. That was the Juan Toscano Anderson. Steph Curry, too lethal.
We just take for granted 20-point halves from Curry and Buddy.
Flare screen, you got to stay connected to him. He tried to fight over, piling up. Oh, they already got 10 for 15. This is Steph. Saw the Juan Toscano Anderson screen.
Is it like a fan guy? Like when the fans are back in, he's going to have even more fun.
Fan favorite?
Juan Toscano Anderson. Net 2 looking for a DHO. Look at Steph. Make sure Hield couldn't get the ball. Curry playing the D. How about that? And then Wiggins on the denial. And that 2 just he had to turn and fire a jumper. Curry to JTA again, looking for a cutter. Draymond in the corner to Wiggins. His 3 is perfect.
Next 4.
And there is the lead. It's an 18-8 run to take the advantage with 90 seconds left in the half. DeLon Wright. to Metu, and Draymond met him up. Touchdown pass to JTA. He'll catch. Wiggins will try to finish and left it on the. And now Harkless runs it back. That's a 4-point swing.
Tremezzi tried Draymond. Draymond's like, nah, not me.
Oh, Steph Curry couldn't get the angle there. Oubre somehow got that rebound. And Hield, he doesn't like layups. He just dunked that went awry and Harkless dunk. As Oubre, he's just going to lay it in this time and draw the foul.
So smart. He could just make a living not in between you and the basket. Look at DeLon Wright. Just lunged out.
4. You got 2 guys. DeLon Wright able to get all the way to the.
You let him go the other way, it's going to be easier for him. Oh, man.
Curry 2 for 1, and he drops in at 3.
He's a wild man.
And Buddy Hield, get him off the arc. Run him on the reload 3, and Hield cashes a.
To pump fake it, then reset, that's not an easy shot.
So Hield's got 19 in his own right. They jump at Steph down to 3, and it's a turnover with 19. Those 4 guys have been really